Hello, guys. We are live now. We're gonna wait for some people to join in, and let's see. There are some guests today. We will welcome them on board one by one. And we're gonna go live starting for 1 minute from now. If you guys have like comments, please shoot the comments in here. Anything questions is open and welcome to share. We will start the open ceremony in about 1 minute or so, waiting for more people to join. Welcome all guys to our open ceremony. We're waiting for more people to join in. And then we have guests today also. Really appreciate everyone to come here for the open ceremony. If you guys have any questions, feel free to shoot a comment. Feel free to drop anything in our Discord, in our channel here. You can also drop comment. We're gonna welcome our guests one by one here today for the open ceremony. There's many interesting values gonna be shared, valuable knowledge, information about our hackathon events, information about how you can win the prize, details, information about each judges, how they're gonna view about this event, what's their opinions and options that you can do to submit your projects, what's the key point that welcome for you to check it out, what the judge is gonna say. And we look forward to see what kind of projects you're gonna build. And I'm super excited to see who's gonna win. Without further ado, we're welcoming for more people to join in at the moment. It's really nice to hear what you guys are question about. Anything that you have questions, please drop information here on the comment. And we're gonna start real quick. Our first guest will be from Billions, and then Space ID, and then Open Build, and then Athea. I will wait for more people to join at this moment. Thank you guys for watching. I think I'm gonna start this open ceremony in 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, there are people joining. Okay, I see Billions join in as well. Okay, I guess we can begin our open ceremony. So I'm Ria, I'm from Athena. And AthenaX, right now we are hosting this HackX Build-a-thon with Nonstop together co-hosting this event. For detailed information, feel free to go onto the Twitter, check out all our posts. We have the registration link. We have this open ceremony link, feel for free to check out it. And then we also have a lot of information and join our Discord to see if you have any questions along the way. If you want to build something, you have questions, join our Discord, and we have a channel to give you full support. And without further ado, let's begin. So really excited to be here, everyone. This is the open ceremony of HackX Build-a-thon. And the registration and then the event is beginning as of now. You have 1 month. So the end submission is going to be September 21st. What we build here is the fully on-chain, fully permanent infrastructure on IPFS. We welcome to all the developers to come and join in to see what we're going to build here. Everything is going to go live. Everything is going to be on IPFS, and we look forward for the developers to see what you guys going to build. And a little bit about Athena. So AthenaX, we are the open data layer. We use IPFS, so everything that matters, no matter hackathon or projects or research or X analytics, everything that stays accessible, verifiable, and owned by the people who create it. And for our whole products, we have 4 products. Right now, this HackX event is for us to launch our first product. And a little bit intro I would like to share about AthenaX is we use IPFS, so everything that matters related to hackathon projects, research, Twitter analytics, launch scale, everything that stays permanent, verifiable, and all portable. About HackX, it's for people to build. So you can run and join hackathons, and then each submission is snapshotted to IPFS as well. So the coding, the demo, the docs, the data, everything is gonna be there, permanent. And builders can get a permanent project page and a portable reputation profile as well. And the organizers can get a submissions dashboard, judging workflow, leaderboards, and exports, everything. It's gonna be permanent. And then we will launching Scorer X in the future. Stay tuned. Analytic X and Launch X as well. So basically, our Athena, we have the open data promise. Everything in Athena X, it's regarding builders, the builds, the papers, the metrics, live permanently on IPFS. And if you can see what we're trying to build here, it's everyone can come here to build and do research and analyze and launch with us. We support every builders to do this event, and then we are really excited to see what you guys gonna build. This time, the open ceremony, we have a lot of leading projects that join us either for community support. We have invited a lot of great people who has been working in the industry, head of the dev rails of different projects. We have a lot of great insights gonna share during this open ceremony. So stay tuned, and they're gonna come to the stage one by one and sharing their values, sharing their thoughts. And the acknowledgement is for all the partners. I really do value and appreciate their time. And then I hope to see, looking forward to what they're gonna share. And for HackX, it's gonna be the first open source hackathon platform. Your mission as a builder is to build the first open source IPFS native hackathon platform. The goal is to create a permanent public home for every project and builder. And then the impact, what we look for this HackX platform, it's gonna power the future. Many hackathons gonna host on HackX. We want to connect more developers to different ecosystem. It's gonna be, as our slogan on our Twitter, you can see it's made for dApps and ecosystems. And the core stack, as you can see here, a full feature platform, IPFS native, Web3 powered, and open source, production ready. All the detailed information is on our registration page. You can see all the challenges that we look forward for you to tackle one by one. Our judges will look forward for what kind of project you're gonna submit as well. And this time, we are really thankful for Athea. They are giving us $20K equal value of GPU credits, 10K each to the 2 winning teams. So later on, the CMO of Athea, he's gonna come up also. Make sure to listen to what he's gonna share. And also we are giving away 2,100 USDT prizes for the 3 winning teams as well. And the ground prizes, we adopt the first winner to become our official Athena HackX platform. And then we also offer internship, job referrals, and everything related to devs, link them to different ecosystem and our partner network. And then you can gain direct exposure for the industry leaders, with the industry leaders. And then the project incubation opportunity is also open for you. So make sure what you can build and stay tuned. So without further ado, I'm really excited to talk to our first judge guest, Ravi from Billions. Ravi, if you're there, I'm gonna put you on stage.
Sure.
Hi, nice to meet you again.
Likewise.
Yes, I see that you are really busy. You're running a workshop, so you come up to the first, and then I'm really happy to get you as our judges for this hackathon event. I do have two interesting questions for you. So the first question is, what kind of hackathon platform you expected to see from this event?
Sure. First of all, thank you for accommodating me and ahead in the queue. Appreciate that. Yeah,
Yeah.
from this hackathon, what I'm sensing is there is a lot of buzz at the moment in terms of AI agents. There is also a good amount of traction in terms of the use cases that are making stablecoin go as a global currency. I feel that maybe around these two themes, where how can we create more verifiable AI agents? How can we have agents that can be authorized, that can have some form of an identity, where they can create more practical use case, right? So not just for the meant of POC or pilots, but those agents can go out in the market and they can be subscribed for some meaningful work. But before they do that, I'm sure that they need identity and reputation. So if there are hackers and builders out there, what are the kind of guardrails and identity related use case that you can think around agent is something very, very curiously I'm watching, and feel free to leverage billions.
Oh yeah, that's so interesting. I look forward for what you're gonna pick for our top three winners. I see that you're really dedicated to work for like with Billions, the growth and with the AI sectors. There's one thing I really curious is about like, could you share more about Billions' vision, and then the use case that you're seeing more demand?
Sure, 100%. From Billions' perspective, what we are building is a network of human and AI, right? So,
Yeah.
why I said human and AI, because we believe that when we are talking about 8 billion humans as the customer segment as of now, we are also going to be opening up very, very soon, maybe around 100 billion agents as a new customer segment, right? So when we talk about those customer segment evolving at billions, we feel that we need to also ensure that we are trusting those agents when they are interacting, when they are autonomously doing certain trades, buying the stuff on e-commerce site and others. And this is the vision at billions, where we wanted to create this kind of a trust layer for both humans and agents. And I think just to
I see.
answer to your second part, where are we seeing demand? So I think we are
Yeah.
seeing demand in two segments. The first one is certainly in the AI space, where we are collaborating with several AI partners in terms of seeing how can the identity layer be useful, right from the point where verified data, which is more meaningful for AI model training, right until to the point where AI agents hold certain identity, and they can be adding that trust layer. At the same time, we are also offering something called as a proof of unique human. So when a project is going, let's say for their airdrop or reward campaigns, they do not want it to distribute their treasury token to those spam accounts or to those bots. And we can help them secure them, so they can avoid any sell pressure. They can avoid wasting their treasury token to unwanted users or wallet. So those are the two use cases that we are actively seeing demand.
Wow, that's really wide insight. The proof of a unique human, right?
Yes.
That's really impressive. We look forward for what Billions can keep on growing and build. And I know that you're running a workshop. You're gonna jump to that workshop, and I really value your time and insights today. I'm so happy to see what you're gonna judge and see what we can build. Thank you for your time, Ravi. I'll see you again next time.
Appreciate. Thank you for having me.
Yes, yes, peace. So yeah, and then the next person we have it's Harrison from Space ID. Are you ready, Harrison? Nice to
Yeah,
see you.
sure. Nice to see you. Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah, so I guess you guys are community support, but still, like, we are really appreciated that Space ID joined in to share some more insights on what you guys been building. And then I feel like I have been talked to you many times, and then this is the first time I have ever seen you like on the video. And I have one core questions regarding Space ID that I would like to ask you. How do you think decentralized identities enhance the user experiences in Web3?
Yeah, so decentralized identities have kind of changed a bit over time now that the market is maturing and going in new directions. Traditionally, they've been used as an on chain identity to essentially provide like a username that's on chain or a crypto based username. When you want to send and receive funds, when you want to interact on chain, you can use something like harrison.bnb instead of an OX wallet address or a randomized wallet address and make it really easy to understand who's on the other side of the transaction. But I think kind of based off what Ravi was saying previously and what some, where the market is moving, we're now moving into kind of a new user segment base outside of just, humans, which will be AI agents. And all of those AI agents will need identification, reputation, verifiability. And that's another big role we see decentralized identities taking place. So we won't really be a reputation layer, more the identification layer. And it will serve these AI agents in a similar way it serves humans, providing a very easy to read, easy to understand, verifiable on chain identity. So for us, it's really just about making it easy to understand who's on that other side of the transaction. And decentralized identities play a very important role in doing that.
Right, that's really valuable insights. I see that Space ID has been running the industry for quite a long time, and then the users are growing as well. We look forward to see what you guys can provide a more value for the industry to make it more easy for everyone to use on chain. And Harrison, I really appreciate your time, and then thank you for coming to the stage and share this for all the listeners. And I see that you're running out of to next meeting as well, and I will welcome our next guest. I'll see you next time, Harrison.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Yeah. All right. We have the next one is Ian from Open Builds. Hi, Ian. It's
Yeah,
nice to
hello.
see you.
Nice to meet you.
How are you today? It's good.
Yeah. I'm on my business trip, so a little busy.
I see. Yeah, as the co-founder of OpenBill, and you guys also have a massive community support for us. There's from our last meeting, we have talked a lot more about the open source side, about Web 2 and Web 3. So I guess what key lessons from bridging Web 2 to Web 3 would you share with this all the HackX participants? So building an open source infrastructure for the global developers and ensuring accessibility and scalability. I think that's a key thing that we would all want to know.
Yeah. So, I think the answer is in the question. The best lesson is the open source. Yeah. So, because I know for many developers, to learning a new language or a technology is not difficult, but the real gap is often is the experience. So how they can to get this really the experience, I think, is from the open source. Uh, because I think there are three opening from mine. First is when you contribute to an open source, your work is public and verified by, so you don't no need extra proof of it. You can just to provide your GitHub link, so you can prove anything of your skill of your experience.
Yeah.
Second is I think open source community is full of real and hands-on knowledge. So you can and all of these contributors, they are now to share. So you can learn a lot of useful things or new things from them or from the community anytime. And the third, I think when you make friends in the community, they will become your best support network. And for example, when you need to finding a job, they can help you. So also they can help you to move from Web 2 to Web 3, or help you to build a stronger reputation in Web 3. And also, we all know Web 3 is open source by nature. So there are a lot of infrastructure, they are open source. So you can contribute or learn from many things from this infra. And also you can build a better infrastructure infra or products based on this infra. They are already there. So so you can build a good thing more from the open source. Yeah, this is my opinion.
Right, I see. Yeah, it is really nice to have some supportive community that can help developers to bridge from Web 2 to Web 3 with OpenBuild. We do really appreciate this time OpenBuild has been like dedicated to the HackX event. I'm not sure how many developers have come to join this event from open source community, but we really look forward for what they're gonna build. And if there's anything that help with the ecosystem, help with the developers, feel free to reach out to Athena. We can also link you with OpenBuild. And then I really appreciate your time, Ian. And then let's chat next time again. Thank you.
See you next time.
See you. And yes, let's see. We have the next one is Joe from Athea. I'm not sure if Joe is here, but I think Athea is gonna come up in a bit. But then I see we have Austin. Hi, Austin.
What's up? GM,
What's
GM,
up?
GM.
I'm really excited to see you again. How are you
Good to see you
today?
too. Doing great. How are you doing?
Wow, it's a little bit like late here, but I'm excited to see what you're gonna share. I'm
Heck
really,
yeah.
really happy for you to be a judge, and then the OG from Ethereum, educator, and then the founder of Build Guilds. And I do have one question for you, and it's the question that's really, really, really interesting. What is your secret weapon for hackathons?
Yes. Okay. So
Yeah.
for building at hackathons, I always use Scaffold ETH. It's a tool that has both your smart contracts and your front end all wired together. And it has like a cursor rules. So it's ready for vibe coding. It's AI ready. Whether you're building agents, and Ethereum has a new agents thing, 8004, ERC 8004 is out. So a new agent to agent protocol. Whether you're building with agents or just doing it old school, Scaffold ETH is a great way to build apps quickly. And yeah, shout out to the Build Guild who built Scaffold ETH and speedrunethereum.com. So many great things. I also just tweeted a hackathon, like open source hackathon starter kit, basically. If you say perfect thing for this, if you're thinking about building an open source hackathon software, you should check out my recent tweet. I'm just at Austin Griffith on the Twitters. Come tweet me up. Thank you for having me.
That's amazing, guys. Austin have just give you guys a secret weapon. How
That's
are you
right.
gonna build this? How are you gonna win the prize? Go check out his Twitter. And I'm really excited to see what your judging gonna be. What kind of top 3 winners you're gonna pick. Okay, Austin, thank you for your time. Appreciate you show up. See you next
Thank
time.
you. See you.
Thank you. Yeah, that was amazing. Let's see. Is Relish is here from Filecoin? Is Relish here? I'm not too sure. But I see we have Vincent. I'm not sure. Oh, Vincent's here. Hello, hello, Vincent. How are you?
Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, true. I'm Vincent, right?
Yeah. You can also call me Chuhan.
Yeah, nice. It's finally
Vincent.
nice to finally talk to you. Like we have never talked before, but welcome on stage.
Yeah. Thank you. Because of the bad network connection, so I will not open my camera because it would be super laggy for me. But
Okay.
yeah, I pick up a very good avatar as my showing face.
It's okay. I do have one question for you. First thing first is we really appreciate you for coming up to the stage and also joining this hackathon as a judge. I just watched the Injective YouTube story today. It's incredible. And Injective has been building really nice layer 1. And then this is one questions I want to ask you is as Injective leads the movement to bring all things on chain within the blockchain space, right? So what do you think is the most exciting opportunity for developers to look forward in the future?
Yes. So
Yes.
let me give a brief introduction to Injective, just in case the audience not familiar with us. So Injective is a layer of blockchain built for next generation finance world and also for the Web3 world. Injective is high performance, secure, and also modular design. It also contains multi-VM feature, which means devs can choose either Solidity or Wasm to build their D apps. So for the most exciting opportunities, yeah, I want to recall some big news that Injective recently has. Like we launched a new financial primitive, which is first ever NVIDIA GPU derivative market. It allows anyone anywhere to trade the rental rates of H100 chip from NVIDIA. So this is the very good example to expand what is everything on chain, and this is what Injective keep doing things. We want to bring the entire world on chain, and also we want to be the most important infrastructure to support this vision. We also have Canary Capital launched the application for staking INJ ETF, which also a good move and a very good sign to showcase to the entire our community that in future we're definitely going to achieve a lot of liquidity on chain. And I think this is a very good and also big opportunity for all of the devs because there's so many liquidity will coming into the chain. It's a very good chance for you to build your DApps or your protocols to leverage this liquidity and make some profit and achieve business success from you. And also I think we're evolving into an AI age, right? So AI tools right now is very powerful. It allows people to create the same standard of a level of product with smaller size of team. And then you say in traditional like Web2 industry, a small size team always facing some problem like raising money issue or launch their product issue. But this is not an issue in blockchain world, in Web3 world. Small size team can easily raise their money through blockchain and can engage with the entire community very easily because it connect everything through the blockchain. So I think right now with AI tools, it's a very good chance for you as a dev to reach your goal, reach your ambitions, uh, even just with a small group of people. So I think HackX would be this hackathon would be the perfect start point for all of you, good devs. And also, Injective will keep supporting dev community, and in future we will provide more hackathons, sponsoring more high quality hackathons and dev events like Hacker House, something like that. So I want to say, stay tuned, devs. We will grow together.
Right, really appreciate that. I think with more hackathon events you're gonna launch, let's see what the developers gonna build, and then let's see if we can launch anything from Injective side on HackX and see how the developers can grow. I appreciate your
Yes,
time.
yes. Thank
Yeah,
you.
let's
Thank
chat again. Have a good day.
you too.
Yeah, thank you. So I see I miss Filecoin, but I see Relish you come up here. I'm gonna put you on stage. Um, there we
Hi.
go. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, it was a little bit delayed, but I'm really excited to talk to you. I think we have really one questions, because you see everything we're building. It's like IPFS, Filecoin, definitely massive in this side. It's the name is out there, and then so really appreciate that you become a judge. It's so crucial to have a judge that have seen all this in-depth knowledge. And then this one thing that we want to ask you is how do you think decentralized storage can enable better user cases and the scenarios around open source platform?
Right. So like you just mentioned the word like open source platform and
Yeah,
like the open source we have seen the scenarios wherein like proof of work is now something that really matters for the organizations as well as developers to carry along with themselves. So kind of like proof that is like if that's getting stored on chain, really gives you a like I can extra edge that for from the point of view of the organization, they know that like this is a valid contribution which was made by the developer to any open source like repository or other folks who can really track down the efforts put by any developer. For example, We have different version controls available, but just imagine a world wherein like all the source code or all the like open source code world lies on the like any like blockchain platform like Filecoin, which like every other folks who are there can verify every other thing that was written, and instead of just like blindly playing along with any application, but like if we know that how that particular application was built on, what's the tech stack behind that, if you can see each and everything behind it in a very provable manner, that's something like appeals the folks out there most. And that's exactly what like Filecoin has to offer, along with like open source coding. Now that we have seen the world of AI picking up, so like Filecoin is coming up as the data layer for AI. So folks who are building out there, they can have store the data, any sort of data. It can be like any media which they want to store in a decentralized manner. Filecoin is your go-to place. And with like evolving years, we at Filecoin have really like grown up, and like now we have to offer like multiple SDKs, and not to forget like a Synapse SDK, which we are going to launch very very soon for the developers, which will make their lives more and more easy. So I can see like even like your platform that's getting built on top of like IPFS and Filecoin. So decentralized storage is something that's a way to go.
Oh, I see. I heard that SDK. Sorry, it was a little bit lagging for me towards the end, but I look forward for that SDK. Is it dropping soon or is it already dropped?
We are like we have a beta version for like developers to test it out, but the official launch is going to happen very very soon. So that's some kind of an alpha for you all.
Oh, okay. Yes, then I really appreciate that you share things that's the new updates, and the developers, whoever you're gonna interested on open source, check out what Relish was saying, and appreciate your time. And I look forward for what you're picking for the projects. As a judge, I look forward for what the top three that from your opinion and insights gonna pick. And appreciate your time. Thank you for joining on stage. I'll see you again.
Thank you. All the best, folks. Bye bye.
Peace. Yes, next one. Next one is Jinx. Oh, friend.
Hello, everyone.
How are you, Jinx?
Great, good to see you here.
Good to see you. So I guess joining as judge from Babylon Head of Darrell, there's a lot of things that we have chat before when we met, and for you joining the event as well. And I have two questions. One thing is around the open source side. Could you tell us more about Babylon's open source effort? And then why is it important?
Great, thanks for inviting me here. Yeah, so open source by default, most of the Web3 projects are running their project like this. This is part of the reason why I joined Web3, and I was previously Filecoin, so really heartwarming to hear Filecoin presenting before me. The open source is a good way to run a project, because before open source, people believe that you must have have your source code closed and build closed product in order to make a lot of money or make a benefit to the society. But I think Linux is the project that proved to the whole world that you can be open source, be open about it, allow people to free use it, and still generate tremendous amount of benefits and impact, and also make a lot of money in this way. So it's a successful business model in software world. Open source also has two benefits. One is you get security by a lot of people looking at it, and also it's easier access to talent. If someone really likes the project, they will contribute for free, and there's no limit on who can contribute to this, right? And the downside is a lot of people think that open source projects attract a lot of legal issues, but history shows that closed projects, like closed products, are as controversial as open source projects. So if anyone is interested in this topic, I'm happy to talk to you about it. And also, I've written an article before many years ago on this. If you see in the screen, you'll be able to see.
I'm gonna add to the stage. Oh, I don't know
Oh,
how you
nice.
can share this.
I can put it in the
Can-
comment if anyone can see it. Yeah, so anyone can grab it. So I used to work for Zero, and I went through a course on open source. So it's very interesting stuff.
Nice, I see. I can add this in our tweet as well later on for your share
Yeah, nice.
values. Yeah,
Cool.
nice. I see that. I guess another thing is I remember you were saying you want to talk a little bit spicy, as yeah, as Babylon said, there's one thing I will look forward to is restaking that.
Yeah, so there's like beginning of this year when I was at Denver, I was invited to a panel, and one of the questions is what is this restaking stuff, and is it dead, and is restaking having a crisis? So no, I don't think so. So restaking is what EigenLayer is doing. Already staked Ethereum and use it to stake on other chains or other systems again. At Babylon, we do this for Bitcoin, except we don't call it restaking, we call it multi-staking. So the same BTC can be used for POS chain, which is you can use it for Babylon Genesis chain, and you can use the same token, same Bitcoin BTC to secure another system or another 30 systems. So this is called multi-staking. Now, the protocol is still very young. We have only completed the phase 2 of our project, and phase 3 is coming. So it's just the beginning of restaking or multi-staking, if you like. I'll drop a link here that explains the phases of our protocol launch, and many other BTC projects are like this. They're slowly releasing their roadmap. It is because it's very hard to actually build something on Bitcoin, and the adoption rate is very low, mainly because of the miners' inertia to adopt new technology. They don't want to. So you have to convince a very decentralized force to adopt it every time there's something new.
Right, I see. So multi-staking you're talking about, is that something that's already like for people that's easily to learn how to do multi-staking?
We're releasing that soon. So it's in DevNet now, I think, and possibly in testnet very soon. So multi-staking means originally you staked on one chain, use your BTC, and you get reward from that chain. Now you can add something. We call it stake expansion. You can use the same stake and power multiple chains validators, so you get multiple rewards. The downside is you also expose yourself to more slashing risk. So if they do a better job, then you get slashed. You're more likely to get slashed.
All right. I look forward to what you guys gonna do. The drop about this multi-staking. Look forward to see what you guys gonna keep on building. And as the judge for this event on the open source side, I'm really happy that you share such an interesting value, the comments and the links and everything. We're gonna drop it later on in the tweets as well. I really appreciate your time, Jinx, and then really happy to see you as a judge. And then I also look forward to who you're gonna pick as the top 3 winners for this event.
Looking forward to your innovation too.
Yes, let's talk again, Jinx. I'll see you.
Bye.
Bye. And yeah, next one is Nambia from Mattis and Lazai. Let's see if Nambia is here. You are here. Hello.
Hello, Ria. How are you?
Good. It's a little bit late here, but it's finally to see a girl here. I'm the only girl that's been here so long. Really nice to meet you. And yeah, and then as the judge, Mattis and Lazai is doing something really interesting as well. And then it's been a project in the industry for quite long. And then for the lead researchers at Mattis and Lazai, I do have one question I want to ask you, hopefully to share some insights for all the listeners. It's what we have builders here hacking on open source AI projects, right? So how do you see Lazai in enabling builders like them for the new AI era? The AI is big.
Yeah, that's a good question. Before that, I would like to introduce myself, just a few lines. which is going to, it's funny, it is eventually going to connect to your question, what you
Yeah.
just asked. So, hi everyone, I'm Nabiha, lead researcher at Metis and LATSAI. So, I have been in this blockchain industry for over 6 years, where I have had the chance to build and grow like multiple products from ground up. In about 1.5 year, I transitioned. I thought that I was transitioning from Web3 to AI, but little did I know that AI and Web3 are not just parallel fields, they are deeply intertwined and dependent on to each other. So that realization put me in the perfect place to explore all my curiosities about how AI can, leverage blockchain technology and vice versa to, um, create far more powerful technology on its own rather than just build itself in isolation. Over that time, one thing I have learned is that real innovation doesn't just come from technology. It comes from creating the right parameters and ecosystem that can sustain entirely new economies. And I have created research article on specific topic that you can check on my Twitter. And the problem I've been researching is that specific place that we all know AI is the end game, but it's not headed where it should be. And there are so many gaps. The major one, which I'm concerned, is like the most concerning point for me is decentralization. And sorry. And there's a fact that 90% of leading AI models and training data are controlled by only 6 companies, which is research by AI Stanford. So here at Metis, my work is focused on resourcing ecosystem narratives and new primitives that could unlock AI economy. And this is exactly what Lots AI is doing. And what Lots AI is a Web3 native AI infrastructure that, yeah, a Web3 native infrastructure protocol designed to enable full life cycle of AI assetization and incentive model for building value aligned personalized AI agents. So this is what we have been building and we are still building. And to answer your question, um, could you please repeat, just to
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Because
sorry.
yeah, for sure. We have this event is for the builders come up to build open source hackathon platform, right? And then the builders are hacking on open source AI projects as well. So how do you see Lazai enabling the builders for them? How they how Lazai can enable them to build something in this new AI era?
Exactly. Okay. So at LATSAI, we see builders as the core, force that will shape AI economy and the AI ecosystem. And right now, we all know the pain points. AI is a black box. Data is locked away. There's so much centralization, and the infrastructure does not give you the real control, the rewards, the credit for what you build. And this is why Latse was designed and exactly what it's trying to fix. For builders, Latse provides a technology, primitives, that an infrastructure you need to turn your AI project into on-chain verifiable asset. We have something called IDAO, which is individual centric DAO, that enables you, and you can launch AI systems governed by contributors and communities where each individual person has the say, and they can contribute from their own perspectives because we need the diversity. And there's another primitive, which is the DAT, data anchoring token. We call it DATs. You can tokenize any AI assets, which could be, data sets or models or agents output. So ownership, provenance, and value sharing all are programmable, not just, something you just get out of nowhere. And the third one is our verified computing, which is a framework. So you can prove your model ran on as it should or as intended. No more black box execution, no hidden manipulation. So this is the key primitive that we are building, and that is almost launched on, it is launched on testnet. Yesterday it got launched. So on top of that, we have built Launchpad, which is an AI agent launchpad where builders can build, deploy, grow communities, and they can actually mint DATs and launch it on Launchpad. And recently, like yesterday, I told you that we got live on testnet where people could mint their DATs, and we are calling it the companion DATs Las Boo. You can mint it, and we are inviting all the devs, all the hackers to break things, to mint it, try it out, test it out, and see how the verifiable, programmable, composable AI ecosystem should look like. And this is we are en route to that. We are building that, and we need every single person to provide their perspective and their contribution. So this is how Lots AI is enabling the builders in to enable a verifiable AI economy. This is what we are doing.
That's pretty impressive. So the testnet was launched yesterday, yeah?
Yeah, it was launched yesterday.
Yeah, I see this amount of huge support from Metis and Lazai for the builders. So I guess any participants for this event, you guys are also judges. I look forward to who you're gonna pick. But also, I feel like the developers feel free to connect and then to see if you can leverage what Lazai can offer. Maybe you can build something even better to win this hackathon. I guess that was a lot of insightful information on the AI era. It was a lot of a great value that you share. I appreciate your time, and I will talk to you again, and let's catch up soon. Thank you.
Catch up soon. Bye bye. Thank you.
Cool. Bye. And we got who we got next? We got Zero G. How are you?
I'm doing good, Ria. How about you?
Yeah, it's been almost 46 minutes, and we have talked to so many crazy dev
And
rails.
it was
Yeah,
really great. Yeah, I love the conversation so far. I see a lot of on-chain AI part. I see a lot of our ecosystem partners. I see a lot
I
of my
know.
friends speaking. So it's really good to be here and get some more insights from them.
I see, because I have went to a couple of Zero G's event. It's really incredible, massive. Like you guys are really getting the developers in, getting the people to build.
Glad to hear
I
that, Ria.
yeah, and it's the one thing I will have to be really curious in mind. It's actually also about AI side, right? Because so why should be decentralized AI and oh I'm sorry, like it was something about like why should decentralized AI and how does why we're doing this decentralized AI and how Zero G is solving that and what other layer ones haven't tackled yet. You guys are focusing on this massively.
Sure. Yeah, I'll just give a quick brief introduction before I jump into the question. So myself, Gathan. So I'm heading the developer relationship at Zero G, and I'm super happy to be here, be part of this judging, get to see more projects, get to interact with more builders, and collaborate with a lot of other ecosystem partners, and we can see how we can cross bridge the solutions. So good to be here, and thanks for the invitation, Ria. And moving forward with the question, why do we need decentralized AI? So why do we need decentralized AI? On the first aspect brings to like what are we lacking with a centralized AI? With the centralized AI, for example, when we take OpenAI, like it's not actually OpenAI, it's closed AI because it acts like a black box and you aren't aware of what the training data is being sourced from, how the models are being trained, and like where is the computation data centers that are being used, what is the censorship that mechanism that they have, is it censorship resistant, are they promoting something on the background that we aren't aware of? So there is no much transparency or there is no much censorship resistance over there. So what decentralized AI can solve is bringing this complete system of AI training to having this data models and also having like verifiable inferencing onto the blockchain. So Zero G helps tackle that, and we are able to tackle that because of a unique architecture. And we are like separated ourselves from the other L1s, for example, because we are solely focused on bringing the complete on AI on chain. So what does that mean? We need to bring in that efficiency, that throughput, and we need to enable the low latency, and also the cost must be super cheap. So that is how we can bring in this complete centralized AI to decentralized AI. and we need to make it much more usable for the users, and like it must be like the similar way how they interact with centralized AI models. So that being said, Zero Gravity Labs is the largest L1 dedicated for AI, and we are powering this with our decentralized AI operating system, which means that we have the complete suite to bring AI on chain. Whether I'll just give you a quick brief of our stack, that we have our chain, which is EVM compatible, and on top of which we have the zero G storage, compute, and a data availability layer, and a service marketplace. So all these different part of the stacks helps in, like zero G storage helps to store large scale data models in much more cheaper cost and high throughput. DA layer helps to have like off chain verifiability. Compute layer helps you to upload your models, have like verified inferences. Like currently we support TE inferencing, so you will be able to get verified inferences over there. On top of which we have the service marketplace, which will soon enable like on-chain fine-tuning. You can train your data models on-chain, and we can enable RAG support, the data centers. So basically what we bring with this architecture, which is like a modular architecture, so you can mix and match and use the individual components, or you can leverage this whole thing from you to uploading data sets, training them on blockchain, fine-tuning them, creating the model, then hosting the model, and having like inferencing, which is like verifiable by the user. What does that mean? Like you can know whether the output that is generated by the model is being tampered, or whether it's not, whether it was tamper proof. So that gives like a complete transparency, censorship resistance, and this whole mechanism is being enabled on chain, and it solves all the issues that we face with centralized AI. And with that being said, that answers the question, but I just want to give a quick thing for the builders. So builders, we want you to leverage. We are super early, and we really want you to contribute to the ecosystem. And we have all the necessary SDKs, starter kits for you to get started with building. And we have a like soon to come a developer hub, which is like solely for developers focused. And we have like a vast on-chain AI ecosystem partners. We see a lot of them who we can see with AthenaX and as the judges over here. So we have like a lot of on-chain AI partners. We want not only you to contribute to our ecosystem, but to the AI ecosystem as a whole, and we can enable the support that is needed for you to build on top of this. So that being said, I'll give over the mic to Ria.
Right, that was impressive introduction about Zero Gravity Labs. It was really interesting how you were saying right now the AI is like a closed box. So
Yeah.
then basically maybe the developers can leverage zero G what you guys offer, and maybe on this HackX platform it could be something like plug the decentralized AI type of thing, and then can help us to even do more about anything about for builders, for all the adapts, how they're gonna be leveraging AI. Is that what you expected to see from the contest? This what the top 3 winners that you expected to see more from the AI side, what they're gonna do using leverage AI?
Yes, definitely. Our vision is like make AI a public good. So any use cases or any developers who build with like users in mind, and they are actually solving a problem which is faced by centralized AI, and we are enabling that onto decentralized AI. That definitely take up like a larger leaderboards score and comparatively, but we are encouraging any products that leverage zero G tech stack, or they are able to work around solutions and use just a modular stack of ours into other ecosystem partners or any other L1s, L2s, and products out in the market.
I see. I appreciate your time sharing all this amazing value. And then we're also really looking forward for what the builder's gonna build leveraging AI to how to get this projects out. And then let's see how you're gonna pick the top 3. Looking forward to
Awesome.
talk to you again.
Thank you so much, and best wishes for all the builders over here. Hit me up if you have any
Yeah.
questions on X, and let me know if I can be of any help. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yes, let's share again. Thank you.
Bye.
And bye. Let's move on to the next one. We have so many judges today, and next one is Jason. I see you've been waiting for quite long. Hello, Jason from Lisk. How
Hello,
are you?
hello. How are you? Yeah, I'm really great. Thank you.
Yeah, I
Thank
see
you.
you're in Bali, right?
Yeah. We're the whole team are currently not the whole, but so many of us are currently in Bali.
For the QueenFest event, right?
Actually, we are creating a really huge event called List Builders Retreat, where we invite like our hackathon finalists and our incubator programs from all over the world. Like there's one from UK, one from like Singapore, India, and mostly from Indonesia. Like they're all coming, and we are hosting like workshops and also pitchings to the investors and so on. So yeah, it's a really huge event.
Right. I think the internet is a bit lagging. Can you hear me smoothly, actually?
Yes, I can hear you smoothly.
Okay, I gotcha. Yes, I think Indonesia is growing really massively. Like Indonesia, the user in Web3, it's a really big market, a big community there as well. I see the CoinFest going really good as well. And
True.
Lisk is having a retreat and workshop there, right?
True. Yeah.
So then what is Lisk? What you guys recently up to? And why you guys supporting hackathon, like the HackX Buildathon? It's something, you know?
Yeah, so actually, List has been around for a long while. We've been around since 2016. I think Ethereum like did an ICO back in like 2015, and we did an ICO in 2016 where we got like 14,000 bitcoins back then. In the early days, we tried to compete with Ethereum back then using like JavaScript tech stack, but eventually we already migrated to Ethereum and being integrated into Ethereum ecosystem. And yeah, we're currently also working on a fund to accelerate the Web3 startup ecosystem in high growth market like Southeast Asia, Africa, Argentina. And yeah, we're like looking at long term, and we're always looking for projects that solve real world problems. And we're always shying away from all those speculative projects, tradings and so on. And so we really want to see these projects coming out from like these high growth markets, and we will really love to support them early in the beginning. So we support like boot camps, hackathons like HackX Global Hackathon like yourselves, and incubator programs. Yeah, lots to talk, but I know it's a very limited time.
Oh, it's okay. How they can link to you guys? Maybe is to join your guys DC, directly send a message to see how they can join the boot camps or everything, right?
Yeah, so you can obviously go to LISKSEA Southeast Asia for the Southeast Asian market. We always update so many stuffs there, our bootcamp hackathon, list builders retreat, and so on. Or you can also go to our Twitter account, LISHQ, LISKHQ, and yeah, find the information there. If you guys wanna connect with me, you guys can also connect with me on LinkedIn. It's Jason Yapri, straightforward.
Right, appreciate your time. We look forward to collaborate more with Lisk. We are also looking forward to see who's going to build the final first place winner. We're going to adopt that as the platform, and then hopefully Lisk can launch some hackathons on that platform that you guys are building. And thank you for your time, Jason. I will chat with you again. Let's see how we're going to build.
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah.
And see you around.
Okay. Thank you for your time, and let's chat. Bye.
Bye.
And bye. And let's see who's is the next one is Barry. Is Barry here? Yes, you are here. Hello, how are you?
Hey, what's up? I'm good, thanks. So, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear, loud and
Amazing.
clear.
Fantastic. Awesome. I'm
It's
just
really,
testing out my new microphones.
yeah, it's really
Good to
nice.
see you.
Finally, we can have a chat. We have never really
Yeah.
talked before, but I really appreciate you guys to become one of the judge for this event. And yeah, what about you? Tell us more about you and then what you guys building.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm super excited to be on the panel and sharing with some legends like Austin and others. I unfortunately I don't think I can match his enthusiasm, but I'll do my best. But yeah, basically, I've done a lot of hackathons in the past, and I work as a DevRel for SQD, and I've got my methodology of like the way I do hacks, and I just kind of want to kind of go over that as well. So first, just to quickly tell you what SPD is. We're decentralized data lake as a service. So we have petabytes of data, and you can just like stream it in real time very quickly from us, right? And we have tools to extract this data. We have indexers, different types of indexing tools. So basically, you have your contract. So you're hacking, you deployed your contract, you're doing it on a test net, and you want to mix it, say, with data, other on-chain data, and you want to do it really quickly. Say, I want all of Uniswap before data, for example, or I want some IPFS, like all of ENS data, for example, right? And I want to get it quickly, right? You can do it using basically our tools. So yeah, so just kind of like to kind of quickly go, this is actually my first time in the judging seat, so it's really exciting. So I just want to kind of go over my journey as a hacker. So for example, like I always start with the foundation, you know, like I start with like a new project. And I love just adding like frameworks that I think that I'll need. So like I would have, so for me, it's very important to keep it modular, keep it simple, right? And I want something that's super flexible. So like I usually use like Node.js, for example. That's just like for backend, just JavaScript everything, right? Because it just works. It's so developed. Everything is in JavaScript. So, and for example, for this hackathon, I want off-chain data. I want flexibility, modularity, and the cool thing about SQD is that we have indexers. So one of them is like called the Squid, and the other one is called the Pipes SDK. So using Squid, you can get off-chain data really easily. So you can like call APIs while you're indexing. You can get IPFS data, mix it with on-chain data. So I would say it's like a really good platform to kind of start hacking. We'll have a quick start, so you can go just get started, download the template, and basically start plugging your contracts in, plugging your data, calling APIs, say like for a dashboard or whatever, right? And yeah, so for me, when I hack, I usually have like two modes, right? I'm not sure what I'm doing, and I know exactly what I'm doing, right? So when I'm not sure what I'm doing, I'm just chatting to different like panels. And I'm just like on the data side. So I'm just trying to build my own. So what I'm doing right now, I'm trying to build my own pipeline of if I was to hack again, how can I do it so that I have all the data I need, plus you know, so I can just get started as quickly as possible. So for that, we have, you know, the Pipes SDK. And I also made like a package, if you guys want to check it out. It's called the Cookbook -CLI. It's, you basically can install it and you just like add modules on top of it. It's kind of similar to what Austin is building with a scaffold ETH. It's kind of like a scaffolding tool, but it's like for data, you know, it's like if you want to scaffold data, it's kind of really interesting. But basically, yeah, if you guys want to chat about data, if you need any help, just drop me a message. I'm like really, I'd love to help you out on the data side. Yeah, so we have a lot of tools and it's super modular. So you can just, if you have like something custom, just let me know. Sorry if I just like rambled.
No, yeah, I really appreciate you sharing values and basically you answer also the question and you letting the developers know how to extract the data faster, right? And then the tools you guys are building, the support you guys providing, and then also really happy to see you on board, become the judge for this HackX event. This is gonna be something, the vision is really good. That's why we get so many supporters here, the first open source, and then appreciating that you guys building that to help them to extract data and anything that build on their the values. So feel free to, if you guys want to link with Barry, you can either just maybe like reach out to us, come to Athena Discord. We can help you to link with Barry as well. I really appreciate the knowledge that you share as a hacker yourself, switching to states. That's really interesting and really relatable, I would say. Yeah.
I would just add, you know, if you always, you know, start with say for example subgraphs as drop me a message and I'll help you get started with a super simple pipe, which I feel like it's just gonna save you time hacking. So would love to help out.
Right. Appreciate your sharing. The insights are really valuable. Okay, thank you, Barry. Let's chat again and let's link to the next how we're gonna build this together.
Amazing. Thank you.
Amazing. See you
Cheers.
again.
See you.
Yeah. See ya. Yes, that was really crazy that we have still many judges on board, and right now is Jerry. I think Jerry, I'm not sure. Yes. Hello, Jerry. I put you on stage. Can you hear me?
Yeah, hello Ray, could you hear me? Hello.
Yes, hi. It's finally
Hi.
nice to talk to you. I guess
Hi,
you are
nice
the. Hi, can you? Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Do you want to
Yeah,
do
yeah.
the video or we can do audio?
Sure, wait a minute. Let me turn on my camera.
Sure.
Hello? Is that all right?
Yes, I can see you perfectly. Great. It's finally nice to see you, and I'm really happy that you also the judge for our HackX event. And why don't you introduce yourself a bit, and then what you guys been up to?
Sure. Hi, hey guys, I'm Jerry. I'm from Bifrost. Bifrost is the leading project, mainly concentrating on DeFi project and especially in LST tracks. And also we are the leading projects in Polkadot ecosystems. And for this time, we are going to support AthenaX as a like judge and also the media collaboration. And we want to also hold the helping to spread those hackathon and developer events to more developers and also the communities.
Right. I guess you have been doing the DevRel, being DevRel Bifrost, right? And sorry.
Bifrost.
Bifrost. Sorry, my pronunciation.
Okay, okay. I think everyone like catch it wrong.
Yeah, it was like the first intuition. But anyway, I do have one really quick questions. So basically, I'm just thinking about what makes developers genuinely recommend a platform to their friends versus they're just using it because they have to.
Because like previously when I was not in Bifrost, I helped the other ecosystem to build up their own developer communities and also some hackathon and developer events. And I found that's like if you want some developers to concentrate it and also building it for last long and for a long-term relationship with the ecosystem, that means the ecosystem should pay a lot of money and also the time for building up their own community and giving a lot of support, including some courses and also grants and or especially some support to bring their projects into the market. So I will say like because it's my first time to collaborate with AthenaX, I don't know really about the follow-up support between AthenaX and also the developers. But I would say like if developers can gain and receive real support, especially in project, then the developers can stay in their ecosystems and build for a very long time. Yeah.
I see. So yeah, a little bit short answer to that is so what we're doing here is the HackX platform is gonna be made by devs for devs and ecosystem. For anyone, any devs builders who want to have any support, come to our DC. If you want to link to any of our partners whatsoever to Bifrost, we can help up to do that as well. And then we give full support for this whole event the whole time. Shoot out message, we are there to answer you. And then if anything that you guys look forward to, we can also help that to make that happen. That's within our reach. So I really appreciate you sharing your insights and looking forward to see who you're gonna pick for your top 3.
Yeah, sorry, that's great. Thanks for the support for the platform.
Yeah. If any developers want to link with Jerry, feel free to shout out to our DC. We're gonna help you to link with Jerry.
Sure, thank you. Thank you, Ree.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for coming up to the stage sharing values. I'll see you again, Jerry.
Yep, see you guys again.
See you. Next one we have Layer Edge. How are you?
Hi. Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, it's been a long talk panel. It's been on 1 hour, and then look
Yeah.
forward to what you're gonna share. I think we have talked before,
Mm.
and Leah, as you are the DevRel, been doing a lot of things regarding the builders. And why don't you
Mm.
introduce a little bit? And then I do have one question for you. It's as well. So, how you guys involved beyond the mainnet?
All right, sure. So let me first explain what layer is doing, like what we are building in brief. The problem we are tackling is basically pretty simple. Like blockchains are very powerful, but they struggle with verification. When apps need to prove the data or transactions are valid, it's often slow, expensive, and not secure. And you as a builder, it's basically difficult to make reliable web-free applications. Basically, we are solving this by building a verification network backed by Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is the most secure chain out there. Like, no chain can compete in terms of security. So here's how it works. Developers send their data or proofs to our network. Validators on theirs verify it, and they are rewarded with the tokens, EGN. This creates a system like where everyone participating in it is rewarded. And totally the impact, developers can build applications, whether you are in DeFi, gaming, or supply chain, without worrying about trust or security. You can leverage the Bitcoin level security without that kind of complexity and cost. And pretty much Bitcoin is pretty interesting because for other chains you have smart contracts and things like that. But for Bitcoin, we have very limited tools to develop around it. You have a op return method, for example, you can store some kind of data around it, but we don't have really any kind of smart contracts over Bitcoin. So it's pretty interesting to develop around it. Our vision with Layer is to become a go-to verification layer for Web3 and make decentralized applications trustworthy and scalable as possible. And beyond mainnet, about the question, it's not the starting line. We are going to grow in multiple ways. Firstly, we are not going to be limited to one chain. We will expand beyond Bitcoin to support Ethereum rollups, cross-chain applications, and much more. And apart from that, we are going to provide developers who are building on us very great grant, and we are going to be organizing hackathons really, really soon. So keep an eye on our Twitter. Grants might be rolling out really, really soon. So it can be opportunity for everyone present here.
Right. That was really nice that you share you guys gonna expand. And then for more hackathon that's gonna drop, I hope you as a judge to see who you think the best top three winner is. Hopefully the winners that you pick, you're gonna launch the hackathon, the Layer Edge hackathon. And then we will look forward to see what the
Yeah,
developers can link with you guys as well.
yeah, sure.
Yes, it was appreciated for you to share this value. The news is really valued. And then it's my second time talking to you. I was really nice chatting with
Hmm.
you for you to share this. And I hope to see you again and let's check soon. Thank you for sharing.
Okay, bye bye.
Okay, bye. And and the next one is Tintingland. I see Ethan, right?
Yeah,
Hey
yeah,
guys,
yeah. Jen, everyone.
how are you?
Yeah, great. How are you?
It's been nice. I've been talking to you're the third girls that's been on the stage, and yeah, and I see you being already in the show for in the live for quite long. Thank you for the time watching, for all the judging sharing. I see you was always there, and now it's about Tintingland. I see you
Yes.
guys. I see you guys been doing really massively, and you're building Tintingland and become a judge as well. And the community was really appreciated for sharing the HackX event. And we had such a nice talk the last time, and then this time I do have one question for you. Why don't you introduce about Tintingland also, and then about this one question is given the talent shortage and high failure rate. So usually the early stage projects is basically the failure rate is really, really high, right? So then how
Yeah, yeah,
Tinting are you guys gonna position itself to for this build bridging these gaps to help them to actually not fail, you know?
yeah, yeah. Yeah. So first, thanks for inviting us to. It's my honor to become judge of this hackathon and the open ceremony. So I want to start with a quick introduction of our Tintinland. So Tintinland, we are a leading crypto platform for developer growth and ecosystem acceleration. We started in 2007 with a focus on supporting crypto ecosystems through education, community building, and some projects incubation. We have partnered with ecosystems like Polkadot, Solana, and Ethereum, built their first Chinese communities, and help them organizing some hackathons and government forums. And so far, we built a community of over 200K developers and have launched and scale over 17 projects. And in our partner network, we have over 50 blockchains and 200 projects. So now we have noticed more and more newbies, especially some developers and even students from Web2 world. They become curious about the Web3 world and they want to find a way to get to in this new world. So at the Tintinland, we have some we can open our resources and help them connect with ecosystems and governance in our network. First, we have offered a clear and practical upskilling path. We've opened our entire courses library, including the tech content created with Ethereum Foundation and Solana Foundation, and these resources is totally for free. And second, we are launched some focused programs for the next wave of innovation, especially in the AI and Web3. And I have seen our judges from Zero G Labs, and we also partner with them and kick off a Web3 AI talent initiative to help developers to build at the intersection of both fields. And in this program, we will offer some grants and also some free courses for them to help them build their idea and projects. And in fact, tomorrow we will be announcing our partnership with Cyberport, the official incubator of Hong Kong, and we will launch Build Space Hong Kong, a community that is designed to support founders and developers who want to build and scale in Web3 with some direct access to mentors, funding, and a global network. So that's what we are doing at Tintinland. We want to become the gateway for everyone to learn, build, and grow in this Web3 world.
Yeah. Right, that's really impressive. So the Hong Kong, it's coming soon, right? When is it gonna come?
We will announce the official partnership tomorrow, and our courses will start next week.
Oh, okay. That's impressive for Tintinland. I know you guys are known for a massive developer community. We are really thankful at AthenaX that this time you guys as judge and then the community from Tintinland has been letting the developers know that this is a chance massively you can come and actually to build the first open source hackathon platform. We are actually really looking forward. Maybe we can do something when the Hong Kong the camp is ready, and is there anything event then we can help to launch together and see we.
Sure.
Yeah, this is really impressive to see that you guys been building for so long. It's the many years hard work. It was really nice to hear that what you guys been building.
Yeah. Thanks for inviting us again. So will you become to Bitcoin Asia in Hong Kong?
We will see who is gonna go to that event this time from our team. So we can catch up this later on. And yeah. let's share again. Let's share again. And thank you for sharing all this value. And make sure if any developers want to link to Tintinland, join our Discord. We can help you guys to connect. And then we also look forward to see who you're gonna pick as our top 3 winners.
Yeah. Looking forward to the hackathon.
Yes, appreciate your time. See you, girl.
Bye.
Bye. I see our next one is someone that's been waiting for quite long. How are you?
Hey. Hi, everyone. Yeah, good to be here. I was actually homeless for a bit. I got locked out of my Airbnb last night, so I'm just in the office right now. Yeah, so right after this, I'll go back to my Airbnb and sleep. So I haven't slept the entire night. It's like 10 a.m. here.
God.
Yeah, these are the working hours. What can I tell you? But what's up? How's it going?
Right. It's been great talking to all the different judges and then the projects. Austin was really hype. Austin was full on like.
Hey, Austin is always great.
Yeah, and then I'm sorry to hear you're that homeless. That this is some work ethic. Homeless, but come up to the stage.
Oh yeah, things happen.
Things happen. I get that. As the DevRel, I've been talking to a lot of DevRel this time, and then for Eclipse, this is something that I would love you to share more to the audience and then to the participants. I see that you draw me such a long question, but I would love to ask you. So, the app chain versus monolithic. Can you teach me how to talk that word?
Yeah, so it's just monolithic, which is basically general purpose chains that are not application specific and are like have it's basically one rigid structure.
Okay, so the app chain versus monolithics debate, it has been going around, been quite long. And then what's your guys' recent work and the publications around app control sequencing? So including the first live implementation for a general purpose chain, how do you see this gonna shape the apps? Like thinking about like capturing their fair share or value, and how is this gonna work?
So so my purpose with basically I got my start with hackathon. So like every hackathon I get invited to judge is like a very personal process to me. Like I love giving direction and like product information or like feedback to builders. Talking more about Eclipse, I'll take like a minute just for that.
It's okay.
Application specific sequencing or like even just application specific rollups or app chains have been a big debate as compared to like general purpose rollups or like monolithic chains in general. Recent work published by the Eclipse research engineering team and the Eclipse Labs team regarding application control sequencing shows the current first live implementation on a general purpose chain where apps actually accrue the value that they bring to the chain. Because besides that, every part of the revenue that the app brings in, except the 0.1% or whatever they take, actually goes to the sequencer or the chain. So regardless of however much traction a particular app brings to a chain, it's the chain sequencers or validators who profit. So this way, apps can control their sequencing. The revenue goes to them first, and then they can decide how to reallocate that further. So I feel it is very good for founders and early builders to consider not building their app chains because it comes with a lot of drawbacks, which is bootstrapping your own liquidity, which it's not an easy job. So why not let people that are used to doing that, which are the chains, do that for you while you just make your app, add like less than 30 lines of code. And in Solana, there's in SVM, there's a term called compute units. So in less than 200 compute units, you can completely permissionlessly, while you remain fully composable with the entire chain and all the apps, have like more revenue and get your fair share of value that you bring to the chain. So in the end, my message to hackers is just the barrier to experiment in this field, it's super low now that our implementation is out. So try to break things, try new things. And if you want to talk about like product direction or how to shape your product or just how to better market it, what judges like, what to focus on, hit me up. I'll drop my Telegram link in the chat. I'm most probably available like 24/7 all day, all days of the week, as you can see. Pretty happy to chat with new builders. Hit me up.
Right. I see. That was a really nice value. I have learned something new today. That's really appreciate. I
Happy
have yeah. Yeah. So like, if any, I see you dropping the Telegram here. If anyone want a link to Emo, so you can also join our Discord. We can help you to connect with him as well. And then, if anything, builders, during the time, this whole 30 days of building, if you have any questions, feel free to shoot out, and we will have judges support. We will have all this information out there. This is such a great insight that you've been sharing today, and I'm sorry to hear that you're homeless, but then nice info, nice info, share value, and
100%. Consider me like a co-founder to your project. I would love to
yeah,
contribute and chat with as many builders as possible. And shout out to the
yeah,
AthenaX and like the Nouns team.
yeah.
Good initiative.
Shout out to you as well.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate. We look forward to see who you're gonna pick for our
Perfect.
top 3 winners.
Thank you, folks. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day. Yeah, that was really impressive value sharing. I see next is YJ. Is YJ here? I'm not sure if YJ is here, but
This is Rajan. Yes.
Cluster. Yes. Hi. Nice to see you.
Likewise.
Likewise. It's been quite long, and then there was a lot of value shared during the time. And then, why don't you introduce a little bit, and then I do have one question for Cluster Protocol. So, like, what AI-assisted features could revolutionize hackathon judging? So the project's evaluation while maintaining the fairness and the transparency in the open source structure.
Interesting. So I'll give you a brief about me. So this is Vaiche, and we have been building AI infrastructure since a while. Like take we have been building this around since 2 years. So what exactly we are building is we are building the guardrails for AI. So be it if you want to build AI agents, if in case you want to build AI dApps, maybe AI apps in the Web2 space, we have solutions available for you. And these solutions vary from GPU compute all the way to the AI model inferencing. So if you need data, if you need compute, if you need literally anything, and then this is the orchestration layer. And on top of that, there's a tooling layer where there are multiple tools that we have been experimenting around and we have been working around, playing around with, and have made it available for community to utilize and build their own AI powered solutions. So this is a brief about us. Now, coming
Yeah.
to your question, right? That's an interesting one, I would say, because in the modern day where literally every single person is utilizing these Gen AI or vibe coding tools, be it Cursor, be it Lovable, Bold.new, etc., the judging has become more of on the thing of, so let's consider it and let's break it down into multiple aspects. So let's say if in case there's a hackathon of say 1 week, that's a very short hackathon, and then there are hackathons like which Athena is doing for a month or so, that is a long extended hackathon. Now you need to understand it in a way that there are multiple criteria you will be looking around, right? I don't find any I would not give any backlashes to the ones who are using AI. I would say if in case the thing that you would be doing in a month, if in case you are solving that in 1 week or maybe in 2 days, that's even good, right? In the end, what you need to do is after you have figured out your MVP, which usually hackathons are meant for, hackathons are not meant for making the best solution that has all the privacy enabled in it and all of that in it. Like basically, you just brainstorm and pick an idea from the brain and bring that on the table as an MVP. So I guess towards the fairness of judging, I would say it is important for like anyone who is judging around to just look into the innovation, what exact innovation of experiments that the team has brought up. And I would also encourage all the participants as well of this hackathon to utilize as many Gen AI tools as possible. Uh, I would say just get into it and take it as a challenge where you need to vibe code it from scratch, right? Because vibe coding even like fastens your speed. Even in our team as well, we have a dedicated a couple of folks who just vibe code day and night. Their role is just around vibe coding. They just vibe code. They just come after 1 week and they say that okay, we have built this thing, and we are like, okay, that's interesting, right? Because the same thing, if in case we might have done with traditional development, then it might have been like it might take maybe even a month or two. But with tools like this, the development pace has increased. I would say that okay, sometimes AI also hallucinates. Sometimes AI might not give you the most reliable and secure code that you need. But then after that, you can just manually check it off and get things sorted out. So I guess these are my 2 cents over it.
Right. So innovation, that's what you were saying, and then leveraging AI was that you also value. Then I guess you are using the innovation AI in how you build your project as well, right? As the founder of a project, I see it's such a great value that you can become a judge and then see what they are building as the beginner, and then you already built a project, and then it was really nice to hear your insights on your ideas. And then I look forward to see what cluster protocol is gonna build. And I think if any developers, you guys want to build anything, if you want to check out anything, make sure if you want to link with them, we can help you guys to do that as well. And I look forward to see who you're gonna pick as well.
Yes, for sure, super excited for that. And if in case any of the developer or any of the participants want to connect with me personally, what I'll do, I'll drop my Twitter handle. They can just hit me a DM. It's free as well as it's open for all. And maybe I can be of help to any one of them at my capacity.
Right. Appreciate you sharing the value, YJ. Thanks for coming up to the stage, and I'll see you again. Let's chat soon.
Thank you. It was a pleasure
Thank you.
meeting you.
Peace. Yeah. Okay. I guess we have William also from C Wallet is our next judge. And William, how are you? I'm not sure if William. Okay.
Yeah, I'm really good. Thanks for inviting me today. But it's a very long, long wait.
It is,
So
I know, it is crazy. We have so many people coming up, and this is getting crazy amount of value sharing. I'm sorry for the wait, but it's your time.
no
Thank
problem, no problem. Thanks for inviting me.
Yes, and then Seawalla, you guys as a judge, and I see you guys been building for the US the lead strategies, and then the infrastructure architect. I'm so curious. So, what you think about this open source that we're gonna build, and then what you guys been focusing on, and how you view this open source hackathon platform that you value the most?
Yeah, so first of all, I really like the idea about being open source. It's really amazing. So hackathons are like more than coding sprints. So they are ecosystem accelerators. So in my experience, I think the most important is talent discovery. So many of today's leading DeFi founders started at hackathons. Supporting AthenaX means like directly supporting the next Uniswap or Aave. And then the second one is community trust. So open source forces transparency. Builders who share code attract contributors and investors faster, lowering the adoption friction. And then we have the infrastructure testing ground. So a hackathon compresses 6 months of product iteration into 72 hours. So exposing real pain points in wallets, payments, and cross chain infrastructure. And then it's diversity. diversity of ideas. So from RWAs to identify to gaming, hackathons actually create unexpected experiments that often evolve into major protocols, which we have seen from the previous experiences. So if we don't like nurture these builders at hackathons, so actually we are limiting the future of Web3 ecosystem. And also it's about the AthenaX unique positioning. So like you guys position yourself as an open source builder, first hackathon layer. So I think like the focus on DeFi, RWAs, and infrastructure is like high value categories where adoption is bottlenecked by UX. And then we have a global open source first approach, meaning like winners aren't just price driven, but they are encouraged to open up their repos, gather contributors, and scale organically. So if executed right, AthenaX can become Gitcoin ground. So hackathons, a recurring innovation arena where infra partners fuel the next wave. And I think uh, also on the C wallet side, so it's all about getting your Web3 ecosystem bigger and bigger and drive more people into this. So that's what the C wallet is also doing for a long time. So we are educating Web2 users, big masses, to join the Web3 forces. And I think that's what every protocol should be doing, because now like we are improving on the infrastructure. We have like many protocols, but we need more and more people to test the durability, to test like everything. So I think it's very important like how we approach all the people and we show them transparency through the open sourceness, and like everything is open and everything is like open to all the builders up there like who got talents. They can definitely come up, make something amazing, unique, and all the eyes are on them, and they can get like a very amazing future. So I think what I will be summarizing is like open source hackathon like AthenaX are the crucible where tomorrow's Web3 leaders are forged. So what excites me the most is seeing infrastructure providers like C Wallet not just act like participating as a judge or contributing in a way, but actively lowering the barriers for builders. So a feature like the hackathon sandbox kit could make like also the C Wallet amazing through this initiative. Yeah, I think that's my point for the Athena X or like the Open Hackathon. And for the C Wallet, actually, we are proud to be call ourselves Web 2.5 wallet. The reason for that is we see like there are many uh, wallets which are totally DeFi Web3, but it's not for like normal people who just joining from Web2. So they need a transition period. So that's what we are providing. We are providing them education. We are providing them opportunity to make some money, and then like it's very easy to use. So they can get used to it, and then later on they can transit to the real Web3 users. We also have many features, HR tools, bulk payment options. We have Telegram bots. Uh, uh, we have a Telegram mini app. We just launched a trend trading feature on C Wallet. So like if anybody doesn't know about C Wallet, I would definitely recommend checking out our socials or our website. Yeah, it was really nice to be here. Thanks for inviting, and I'm really excited to pick up a really good a project and see like how it goes and who can be the winner. And I hope whoever the winner is, like he becomes like a real leader in Web3 ecosystem.
Right. I really appreciate that the way you talk is so on open source. I appreciate that you telling us about how Athena we can build up to the standard of that the open source the hackathon layer, and then hearing about C Wallet as bridging the Web 2.5, and then providing all the values for the users for what you guys been providing. That's really amazing to hear. I guess if any, I'm happy for you to become our judge as well. And if any devs want to link to you, we're gonna happy to connect to you as well. And then it was really nice. Thank you for waiting. There was there was a lot of talk this time. We have many people coming up, but I will chat with you soon. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'll see you again.
See you.
Bye. Yeah. And then next we have, I'm gonna go for Hacken because Hacken is on the rush. And I know that you've been waiting for so long. Nice to see you. How are you?
Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks for bumping us up. Unfortunately, I have a hard stop at the top of the hour, but as you can see, I use my time effectively to make a little background with our logos on it. So yeah, lovely to be here. We're looking forward to support the Builder Fund in as much as we can.
Right. So let's make it quick. And I know that Hacken as our partner for the security and compliances. So how important is it to build with security in mind then?
We believe that building with security in mind from the start of product development is the most important strategy. So really, we believe in a defense in depth, where every stage of the process of development has security best practices baked into it. It is harder to add a security meatball to the spaghetti code later than it is earlier, right?
Yes.
And unfortunately, hackers are always changing their tactics. They're always changing the way that they try to attack our products, our projects. Right now, they're really focused on teams and individuals within organizations. So it could be like senior devs, or it could be the founders that maybe have a private key access to the multisig, this kind of stuff. So we don't just look at code, we also look at team and operational security as well. We're going to give everyone in the Builder Fund a checklist to go through to make sure that their team and ops is absolutely secure. We also cover compliance as well. So any new crypto regulations that are hot off the press in your jurisdiction, we're going to be helping you to cover those as well. And then post-deployment, when you've actually launched your product, it doesn't stop there, unfortunately. These guys are always looking for ways to try and steal money from us. So we have real-time threat protection, 24/7 monitoring and interception of hackers. And we also have a bug bounty platform called Hack and Proof as well, which is not just the third biggest bug bounty platform in Web3, but the third biggest bug bounty platform for any security software. So yeah, and I really loved what Yatharth, I hope I said your name correctly before, from Cluster was saying about the over reliance on AI tools to help us to develop products faster. We've seen this phenomenon at Hacken with the products that are coming to us looking for audits. We're seeing, okay, maybe this code has been generated by AI, but it's built with a version of Solidity from like 4 years ago, and it's not following any of the new best practices or references. So we feel like this is a new phenomenon, and it's something that we've adapted our methodologies and the way we work with projects from an earlier stage now to be able to get ready for this audit and hopefully mainnet just after that.
Right. I switched the screen because now your code can show up, because before the code.
You can. Wait, it's this side.
Yeah.
There you go.
See, that was a really nice banner. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so on the security level, you guys are really top notch out there. So I see a lot of effort I put into it. Obviously, people don't want to lose money. Like getting hacked was the security side was really important. Thank you for your time, Baron. I understand. Yes, I understand that we are a long time, and then thank you for waiting. Thank you for letting me know that you're in a rush as well. I appreciate
no
that.
worries, no worries. I'll hand over to Jamie from BitGet. Hopefully he's going to follow.
Yeah.
Right.
The link is up there, guys. Feel free to scan that link, and then we're gonna put that in our tweet later on as well. If you guys want to connect with Byron, with Hacken, feel free to let us know. Join our Discord, and thank you, Byron. Appreciate your time.
Over and out. See you soon.
Yes, peace. That was really nice. And then I see the next one is Jamie. How are you, Jamie?
I'm very well, thank you very much. And good job, Bryn. It's nice to always hear from our friends at Hacken. So that was a great job, mate. Thank you very much for having us as well on today's stream.
Right. I see that Big Get Wallets, you guys are pretty big and the user base are out there. And then as the CMO of Big Get Wallet, I do have one question. And then I do love to hear what you're going to share about this event that we are building the first open source. And then another one will be, what's your guys the slogan that you want to put out there to let users know? And then what is crypto for everyone?
Yeah, I think, to be honest, I'm probably going to answer both questions with the same answer, because for us as an organization, if we were to zone in on one thing that we want to do, that is genuinely to make crypto for everyone. So if you don't know much about BitGet Wallet, let me kind of just paint the picture for you. I'm not going to be too shilly, but I do want to kind of face you with some of the facts that we're doing. So BitGet Wallet, of course, is a non-custodial crypto wallet designed to make crypto simple. Of course, then on the back of it, it needs to be seamless and secure for everyone. Now, we bring together a full suite of crypto services, including swaps, market insights, staking, dApp browsers, and of course, payment solutions. Now, if you don't know, we're backed by a $300 million user protection fund, and we try to ensure, of course, the highest levels of security of your assets when you take part within it. Being self-custody wallet, that solution in itself provides users with the empowerment to go and make informed decisions. But crypto for everyone, it's not just something that we want BitGet Wallet to push. This is something that we want everybody in the wider space to push, whether it's through fantastic products that are developed every single day, or actually the way in which we educate users, we educate traders, whoever that may be, the end user at the end of the day, to be honest, to make better informed decisions. So no matter what background you're from, what country, whoever you are, you can take part, make the most of some fantastic earn systems, for example, at BitGet Wallet right now, out there on the market. Traditional finance was not built for everyone. Frankly, it's slow, it's costly, it leaves billions of people behind without the access to the tools that they need to participate in modern day finance. And we all believe this, and I strongly believe that crypto changes everything. Of course, it opens the door to faster, fairer and borderless finance, where anybody can trade, earn, pay and discover anytime and anywhere. When we talk about some of the products that we are trying to deliver, Ray, we really do build them for a reason. And we're very, very proud to say, we build products for people like ourselves. You can hear from my accent, I'm proud to be an Englishman living in Dubai, but actually there's a lot of a story behind me. My mum's English, my dad's Egyptian. Now, if I look at my Egyptian family, access to traditional banking systems isn't something that many of them have. They live in very remote villages in the middle of nowhere, where frankly, in one of the places, there's one bit of electricity into the local village. Well, actually, they're not going to get KYC to go and have a bank account, are they? But they can have access to a smartphone if they have access to electricity. Now, we are trying our very hardest to empower them with tools to be able to live the crypto life. They can go, you see in the Philippines and Vietnam right now, QR payments, which are socially accepted by the national QR system. So you can literally go into the supermarket, pay for your groceries directly in crypto. In Europe, in Latin America, we've just released a Visa and MasterCard. Very excited about it. You can directly pay using USDC. So there's many examples. I could talk for hours, but I just kind of wanted to say, for us, everything that we build, everything that we're doing right now is built for the wider market. Whether you come to BitGet Wallet or you do not, I would love to invite all of our partners to celebrate this movement. Let's get everybody into the space. Let's open up. Let's get that wide stream adoption coming into the space, and we can all build a tool of products for the users that matter.
Right, that's really amazing, because I see why it's really a problem solving for a lot of people that's unbanked. That's why the cryptocurrency is such a way out there. And I see that as our community partners, if there's any developers who want to build the open source, our hackathon platform, they want to get the integration with people, a BitGet Wallet as a login. That's one of the ways to support and how people can just use BitGet Wallet to actually to do anything that's involving with payment. And I see how you benefit from it. I see your understanding of helping the unbanking people. The crypto is actually a step forward in the industry. And that was a really nice talk. And then, yeah, the British accent is really out there. And then I've never talked to you before, first time to see you on stage, and I hope to chat with you again. Thank you for being our community partner.
Yeah, thank you very much for the invitation, and what a fantastic event. So keep up the great work, everyone. Thank you very much for having us.
Thank you, Jamie. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Peace. And then next we have is Gitter Protocol. I think we have him here. Yes, Ted. Is Ted here? I see. Hello, hello, hello. I'm sorry for being the long way.
No problem.
I know it's been pretty late and we have people who come up here. We just been chatting. I mean, the water just never stop. We just keep talking. But nice to see you. Thank you for coming up to this stage. And I see you're the co-founder of Gitter Protocol. Why don't you let us know more about what you guys been building? And yeah, who are you? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, hey guys, I'm Tad from Gitter Protocol. Like what we're doing is what we're trying to solve is like right now, like most of the protocol, like when in Web3 world, when people are engaged with it, they are using a centralized front end, and like people are using a centralized website to engage with the on-chain protocols, and then in this way, like we see the Bybit's hack, like it's because of the front end are being hacked, but then and we see a lot of different kind of front end security, this kind of problem. So like what we do is like recently we launched this project called Pingme, and so like when people can directly use it as a decentralized vessel, and people can directly developers can directly upload their front end to IPFS network, and we will directly attach it with a ENS subname. So once it's up online, like it's been pinged by multiple IPFS nodes across the ENS community, and it also gets ENS subnames, so people can directly look it up through ENS contract. So like in this way, like once you have this website up using our tool, there's no way to change it. Like you already know, like you can directly look up the IPFS content hash, and when you are loading the website, if the IPFS content hash is not correct, you will know like the website is being compromised, and like the content one can never be loaded. And that's what we are trying to push. And the Nouns is co-hosting this hackathon. Like we recently partnership with Nouns to migrate their part of their front end infrastructure to decentralized infrastructure using ENS and IPFS and Gitter protocol. So our goal and our goal for participating in this hackathon is like we want to see more and more decentralized front end with decentralized database to running in using Gitter protocol. That's it.
Right, that's really nice to share the value. I see you are really massive on the IPFS, ENS, and the open source. I guess you have a lot of great insights. So how to connect with you that if developers want to use Gitter protocol, any developers, you guys, if you want to use the tools, feel free to join in. We're going to give you direct link to TED. And then if you guys want to see how they're doing, what's going on, feel free to check it out. And TED, I see that so what's the value you're going to pick the first priority of the winner of this event? What's the first winner, the first thing that's going to spot your eye?
Full stack decentralization, from front end to on-chain to everything. Like I don't like, because most of our projects right now, like listen, is still using like traditional domains. Like I want to see more and more like projects are using like decentralized domain, like ENS, like SNS on Solana or Space ID on different kind of chains, this kind of thing. But like as long as are using decentralized domains and like a full stack decentralized product, from domain to IPFS to like on-chain contract, this kind of thing. Yeah.
Right, I see. I see that you have been giving really great insights and value, and then we hope to see who you're going to pick for the first winner. And Glitter Protocol, I guess if any devs want to connect with them, feel free to do an outreach. We're going to help you to connect 100%. And thank you, Ted. Appreciate your time. I know it's been late. It's been really great talk with all the people, all the industry leaders as of you as well. And I will see you again. Let's talk soon.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you. I see. And then we have Kaya. I see Kaya is here. 1 second. Aiden, right? From Kaya.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Maria. Yeah.
Nice to meet you. I know it's been long, but as a DevRel lead from Kaya, how are you doing this day? What you guys been up to? What's busy? You guys are all the builders, right?
Yeah, these days we are very busy for, hosting 2 hackathons. So we are running 2 hackathons in both in Korea and the global. So yeah, so we are trying to onboard the new builders on the Kaya ecosystem. Yeah.
So I see that you guys hosting many events, even in the different events, different hackathons. And what do you think? Tell me more about Kaya and how Kaya can enjoying the builders who joining and build on Kaya, what they can enjoy, what they can benefit from.
Yeah, for sure. I'd love to share more about Kaya. So, as you know, Kaya is one of the, largest blockchain ecosystem in Asia. And I think the unique thing is that we are deeply connected to both Web2 and Web3. So on top of the Line Messenger and Kaya blockchain, so we are trying to focus on the real world adoption, like things like payments, stablecoins, and DeFi. So builders on Kaya ecosystem can reach actual users through this live messenger ecosystem and not just stay in a test environment. So when new builders join Kaya, we try to give them a clear path to grow and launch their product. So that's why we actually launched the Kaya Wave program. So its Kaya Wave program is basically the our flagship builder initiative program that connects hackathons, grants, mentorship, and or the community support into one journey. So, for example, one of our hackathons, like Stablecoin Summer Hackathon, is part of Kaya Wave. So it's designed to help early stage founder teams go from, weekend prototype to real launch with Kaya native USDT. So even beyond the hackathons, Kaya Wave program also helps builders find the right partners and investors, and then it also provides the continuous support, so products don't stop at an idea, and they can actually scale. Yeah.
Right, I see how big you guys are in for to supporting the builders, and Kaya has been hosting a lot of hackathons. I appreciate you joining as the community partners, but then we will also appreciate to see if any developers that's want to build together. And once our HackX is launched, hope to see what Kaya is gonna launch on HackX as well. And then I see the effort what Kaya has been offered. It was really great to connect it with you guys. I have met with some of the people from Kaya, and really nice for Aiden to share your values. If anyone want to connect it to Aiden, drop a message to us. Come to our Discord. We're gonna help you to connect. Thank you, Aiden.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes. Let's chat soon.
Yeah. Sure.
And next we have Taka. Is Taka here?
Yes. Hello.
Hi. It's been a while.
Been a while.
Head of BD from at Akindo. You guys are also a massive developer community build-a-thon. Why don't you introduce a little bit about yourself and Akindo, and then what does build-a-thon mean for Akindo's perspective?
Great, thank you. Thank you again for having me as a part of our community partner for your amazing HackX build-a-thon. And I'm Taka, head of BD at Akindo. And our Akindo is build-a-thon platform And Buildathon is, a long story short, like a series of hackathons. We have like more long-term focus program, and then we always happy to involve with whatever the word involved with that Buildathon thing.
Yeah.
So we just had a like Buildathon demo day showcase at ACC, and we're going to do like the same ones around the KBW, Token 2049, the Connect. So we're happy to help support whatever the narrative with the Buildathon and the builder activations. And then yes, answer to like your question. So the Buildathon is again, as I said, the more long-term focus things. And then we're gonna more when people hear the word hackathon, let's say, because which is like one of the most famous popular web builder activation approach, right? And then they usually think of a fast, high energy weekend sprint where team pushes out prototypes in just a few days, right? And that energy is exciting, but often the work ends once the event closes. That's sad, right? And the Buildathon, for our in our way, is designed to be different. It extends that creative momentum into a structured long-term journey, lasting anywhere from like 3 months to like sometimes over a year, compared to like 2-3 days or 1 month on a hackathon period. And then this longer time frame allows teams to build with the intention, refine their products, and move beyond prototypes toward real adoption. Another key distinction is the funding model, which is this one is very. We have a great feedback from the builders because they can see the actual funding every 2 weeks, which is one way in our time. And instead of a one-time prizes or lump sum grants, Buildathon use milestone-based. We call it proof of building, and then streaming support. And builders receive resources gradually as they hit concrete goals, which creates accountability, reduces waste, and encourages steady progress. At the same time, Buildathons are founder first, very founder first, because we need the real founders, like real business in Web3, right? And then that's why we're here for as an Akinda, not just short pump and dump things, but the real business in Web3.
Right.
Right. And then they provide not only capital, but the founders also like mentorship, performance metrics, and community feedback. By combining human support with let's say like AI powered tools, which is being the super trend these days, for iteration, teams can work smarter and move faster. The result is an environment where builders don't just demo cool concepts, not just for the demo day pitch, but they launch ecosystem native solutions that are ready for real users. So which becomes a real business long term. So that's kind of how we think the Buildathon from our perspective. And then any builder activation, or we call our Buildathon platform call more a business activation platform for Web3. So if anyone, including the HackX people or any builders around the world, need any support in Web3 business activation, we're here to help.
Right, Taka. Yes, thank you for sharing that perspective, because yes, pump and dump is not cool. And then basically I see what Akindos have been building, and it's the long-term support to actually put something out there. And then I see you guys have a lot of events coming up. A lot of support for the developers as well. So any builders, if you guys want to link to them or join, and we will see how HackX is going to collab together after we launch, feel free to come up and we can help you to link with Akindo. And thank you for sharing your values. We appreciate that you join for the support. Thank you, Taka.
Great. Thank you for having me. Ciao, ciao.
Thank you. Yeah, ciao. Next, we have Nordic. Is Nordic here? Vicky. Hi, Vicky.
It's
Pretty late here. Yeah. How are you?
My turn. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
I know we have really long talk today, but Nordic has been really great for participating in this event for community support as well. I see you guys do a lot of hackathon events and then supporting for builders. Why don't you share a little bit about Nordic? And then I do have two questions for you. Is one of the thing is what kind of tips you have for our builders? I mean, there's a lot of people watching, and then how do you think what we can make the best use of blockchain MCP in our hackathon?
All right. Yeah, so first of all, GM, I'm Vicky from Nowdays, and thank you for having me today. For Nowdays, we are a Web3 infrastructure service platform. So at Nowdays, we do something pretty simple. We take away the pain of running blockchain infrastructure, so builder can just focusing on building. And right now, we support like about the 10 different chains, like here, you're including some of the big EVM-based network, and also we have two key move-based chain like Sui and Aptos. Recently, we also have some start supporting working on MCP AI tooling. What that means is we are helping AI and large language model to understand on-train data instead of builder spending hours digging for complicated blockchain data. Our tools also allow AI interpret that data, so make sure everything is usable right away. So for the hints and awesome tips, yeah, I mean, our blockchain MCP will be a perfect tooling for you guys because it's kind of a shortcut, take away all the different difficult parts of the blockchain infrastructure. So that means you don't need to set up any node, no parsing raw data, and give you one interface to work across multiple chain. You just need to connect our MCP directly with CRUD and skipping the integration code and letting the LLM handle it. So that's easy. I'm sure if you're using our blockchain, MCP can help you saving like 50% of time. But for us, we are not just doing the infrastructure platform. We also hope everyone can bring their idea in real time. So that's why we are here to support HackX, because we have been supporting and sponsoring different kind of hackathon around the world to ensure everyone can have a try. So if you guys also would like to get some free credits or would like to try out our LPC node or some data API, please feel free to reach out us on webpage or X so that we can offer you like more than 50%, $50 credits. Yeah. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, that's nice what you guys offering values offering for the builders to check, and thank you for your tips. And Vicky, it's been nice talking to you. I think you're the fourth girl. I look forward to see more girls in our industry. We're so there's not that many. Yes. Yeah, thank you for sharing, and let's chat soon. Thank you for the community partner as well.
Yeah, thank you for your time and having me today. Bye.
Bye. Chat soon.
Yeah.
Bye. And then I see we're coming to the close. I know that Athea has been a massive supporter for this event, and Athea is the final guest that we have. Oh, I'm sorry, it's been too fast. 1 second. I'm just gonna go up to first Athea. Okay, it's been a long way, Joe, and I will gonna add you to the stage.
Hello,
Hi.
hello. Hi. Can you hear me fine?
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay, awesome. All right, hello everybody. Yeah, I know it's been a marathon of speaker rotation, so I'll keep mine relatively short and sweet. Yeah, here representing Aether. For those that don't know yet, we're a compute GPU compute infrastructure provider. Imagine us as the Web3 version competitor of AWS, Google Cloud, Ali Cloud, that type of comparison. So yeah, we're here to support the developers with the devs here. Very excited. We're always known as an infrastructure player, so this is one of our not our first, but we've supported many hackathons before. But this is one where we're getting a bit more involved as an infrastructure provider, and we're very proud to do it. So,
Right. I see what 8th year has been going, and the name is out there, the supporter is out there. And then this time, we really do appreciate that HackX, we are building the first open source hackathon platform that 8th year is giving the two top winners each worth of 10K of GPU credits. We look forward to see how they're going to use that. And then I do have a question for you is how is 8th year as a computer infra provider helping the developers then?
For sure. I'll touch on this with 3 quick points. So one, actually, the fact that this is a hackathon actually to provide an open source hackathon platform is very interesting for us because it's very much in align with our vision as a decentralized, like more open compute provider in comparison to a lot of the hyperscalers, like I mentioned, like AWS, right? So just the fact that it's an open source hackathon platform, we're quite excited about that. Number 2, specific to the hackathon, again, we will basically want to see this platform that the devs will be building in line with what Aether is providing, which is a core GPU. What we would like is, or the question I'm kind of posing in front of my own team internally and the tech side is, and also with the devs here is, what is some of the opportunities here? So I think one of the biggest opportunities for this platform we're building to make it actually very easy and frictionless for the next wave of builders, whether it's AI or gaming, to deploy compute very easily within the platform. So they shouldn't need to like go out there and find customized APIs or basically like a lot of effort and just hunting for the resources. It'd be awesome if it's for, again, maybe it doesn't apply for all builders, but aligned to Aether, the builders that do use either lightweight or heavy compute intensive applications, we want to make it easy for them. And it will be awesome. Maybe it's not in V1, but maybe in the future for this to be built more natively within the hackathon experience and the hackathon platform. So I'll end that point number 2 with, seamless GPU deployment integration. Maybe not one click right now, but in the future, the dream will be, 1-2 clicks, deploy with GPU. We don't even have to be the, exclusive provider, but we're proud to sponsor and support this first one. Deploy with Aether GPU. In the back end, whether it's the wallet, we already have native payments. The no provisioning, payment complexity, all that can be abstracted away in the future. That'd be awesome. If there is an open source storage, persistent storage with IPFS or other means, that'd be awesome. And kind of unify all that with for the developer experience. Let's see. And kind of closing this out, the third point is that we just announced our Aether for Devs support ecosystem. Before this, we've actually supported many hackathons before, and actually we have an eco fund where we provided actually it's a huge amount of credits in terms of GPU compute. So obviously this is where like everyone's saying like compute is like a new oil, right? So we've been giving away a lot of credits to young builders and early projects, but it's actually still we're still like an infra player. So this actually makes it a bit more real. We're still going to provide the compute credits as a list of benefits, but we're also going to partner up with what we think are resources that devs need. Like actually, we'll be providing like similar to Open Router. We'll partner with vendors to basically provide these AI model aggregators at a discount, upwards of 50% of the discount. So that is what we realize can be a bit more usable to early devs and hackathon devs than even our own compute, is like these credits for OpenAI, Anthropic, DeepSeek, things like that. Along that with go-to-market support. That might be devs that continue to build after the hackathon. We would love to welcome those into our ecosystem. Would love to provide go-to-market support and community support with, we have $1 million not $1 million, a million member strong community behind our brand. So love to drive some of that as users to the applications being built. That's I'll close that out with our here. We're excited to be here.
Right. I appreciate Aether has been supporting and then having such a grants, and then for the builders, I would love to see how you envision when that future of that GPU use for just few clicks that's gonna be. I guess it's gonna make it happen with more builders on board, with more developers that join in. We're gonna connect more whoever the devs sign up that you wish to use Aether grants GPUs. We will connect you with Aether team. Feel free to join our DC, and we're gonna connect you directly with them. And we look for what you guys gonna choose for our top 3 winners as well. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate for the info and insights.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you. I see. Okay, this is gonna be a long run for our whole open ceremony. We see all this people who have been joining, the judges and everything. I'm just gonna do a really fast close up because it's been almost 2 hours. And let's see for all the developers how you can win. You can come up here and see what we value. We value the functionality, IPFS integration, design and UX, code quality, live demo, and pro tip. You see all of the judges up there. We have a lot of amazing share and what they judging, how they gonna pick who is gonna win, and all the more details. Feel free to come up to our Twitter. Feel free to check out how to register, how to participate, and follow our Twitter, AthenaX, and then join Discord for the event support. We have people on the Discord 24 hours to gonna help you to build what you're gonna think is the best that put out there as your project, and help you to link with different ecosystem. And let's build what lasts forever. Your mission is here. Build the infrastructure you wish existed. And the problem is also how we're gonna make it permanent. How it's gonna go for the first open source hackathon platform. And then the goal is in 30 days, you're gonna create, build, and make it happen for the new standard, for what's missing, you think what's happening, that you think you're lacking of. When you join a hackathon on the platform, and then make it happen, make it permanent, make it open source. And this is a wrap. Thank you all the people who joined in today. It's been a really long day, and it's been a really long talk and great talk. Really appreciate all the projects and judges, all the value appreciated. Feel free to join our Discord and drop a follow for our Twitter. And then I will see you guys next time on the closing ceremony after our submission is ended. Thank you guys. Peace.